Please get out your green charts from yesterday and Tuesday.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. I hold all in contempt for the consent of letting others misrepresent you who have done an injustice to the trust put forth in your freedom of speech. For the last 50 years, we have stood witness as our eyes have been covered, like a mother keeping her child from watching pain, as suffering, assimilation, and miseducation has taken place on our streets and doorsteps. Yet sometimes we're told to give to another country. I say we because Mikey from East LA and Timmy from the hills of Beverly watch another child star like Justin Bieber say, "We need your help to save dying children." Well, as this experience spans the coast and takes control over every station, this miseducation gets reprinted into your novels, your history, and school books. But we were never told to look next door as baby Keisha's mom can't afford milk at the local store. Or why families that just returned from war look more torn than a uniform my grandfather burned in the trash. But there is beauty. You see, the beauty is Mikey believes he'll get rich someday in the NBA and send some money away, while Timmy is already guaranteed $1.5 billion and wants to give it to all the needy children. But for this, I wish Timmy knew Mikey, because there's a million Mikeys on any given street, but we're not the top story on their TV. You see, we believed our story would be told. Instead, it was sold for TV shows and movie roles. My representation became a blatant stereotype. As one became labeled neighborhood of organized crime, mine became the birthplace of drug lords and gang wars. Liquor stores renamed the corner store, because on every corner became another and another and another and another. They criminalized the legacy of wise guys, while some of those other wise guys with blue eyes still ran things in their city. And it's messed up, because Mikey and Timmy are only divided by a structured design. They live in the same city, locked in a room, not able to hear the true fable of love thy neighbor. Instead told, it's dark and dirty in them streets over there, and ain't nothing but rich and stingy folk up in them hills of Bel Air. So the poverty line is reinforced in air. So I give my contract dispute with a salute, demanding the truth, because the youth like you, we need that truth. Yeah.
Guerrilla poetry in a classroom.
In a classroom. I just decided to come in here today and just do poetry.
Do I go interrupt you at a coffee shop with a science lesson? No, because I'm not a poet. I sit there and I drink my pumpkin spice latte, listening to you speak, feeling the emotions inspired by them, wishing that I had such eloquent control of words, but I'm not a poet. Today, I realized that my stage is my classroom, with my microphone attached to my lapel in hopes that the sheer volume will invade their minds. But I'm not a poet. I lay awake at night trying to put together the right words, phrases, comparisons, similes, hoping to find the right combination to get my message across. But I'm not a poet. Every day as I watch my students leave, I hope that my words are not confined by the four walls of my theater. If my words have created even the smallest bit of knowledge, insight, created a new tidbit of information, if I have a positive impact on their lives, then my life has meaning. But I'm not a poet.
I think she's a poet. I think she's a pretty good poet.